Apply Energistics 2 is a fairly complex storage mod that allows for easy and simplistic interaction with any given storage container or interface, be it for the mod or the base game, as long as it's connected to the system. However, this alone will allow endless storage by simply utilizing an excessive amount of chests and connect them using storage buses. To prevent this from happening and to add more complexity to the mod developers added a channel system. Simply put, channels are effectively a max amount of interfaces a cable can connect to, and if it exceeds the number, the interface won't connect. ME controller blocks provide 32 channels per side, meaning a controller can support 192 channels. Most cables store 8 channels by default, but this can be increased to 32 channels by using dense cable. However, dense cable can range anywhere from mildly to very annoying to craft, so in places where more than 8 channels converge, it's best practice to use dense cable only there rather than throughout the whole network. If you have a simple 82 network that only connects to 8 or 32 channels, then it is completely reasonable to simply connect the cables to the controller directly. But if you have hundreds if not thousands of connections within a network, then simply connecting the controller will not cut it. As a matter of fact, if you're playing a large map of 82, chances are high that simple situations would happen regularly, if at all. In addition, using dense cable for each side of one or multiple controllers will very rapidly lead to convoluted spaghetti systems and an overall unpleasant experience. The solution to this dilemma is peer-to-peer interfaces. Peer-to-peer, or P2P interfaces for short, observe a given number of channels on the input side and sources between every P2P interface while also connecting them. You can consider them like overlapping dense cable, as long as both P2P sides are connected via a separate subnet. The interfaces themselves do not take up mainnet channels, yet still have to be connected through a cable. You can utilize P2Ps by connecting one side to a controller and another side towards your desired location, then connect the interfaces through a simple network of cables, which are also connected to a separate controller away from the main utility controllers, which house your P2P channels. It is important to note that the main and the subnet controllers are not connected via a regular cable, as otherwise it would break both systems, providing interaction between and for either. Because of this, both the main and the subnet will need to be powered individually. Luckily, this can also be achieved by connecting the subnet to the mainnet controller using a quartz fiber, which transfers power only. If for some reason you don't have access to spare ME controllers, or do not want to utilize the subnet system, you can also connect the P2P input cable with the ME controller via quartz fiber. Although for the purpose of scalability, ease of use, and aesthetics, you should stick to subnets when possible. Last thing to note is that P2P interfaces need to be connected via memory cards. While holding the memory card, shift right-click an empty P2P to create a code and simply right-click to import that code into another P2P interface. This video is meant to act as a primer to get started with the mod for first-time learners. As such, it only covers the simplistic aspects of channels and does not delve into edge cases and other applications. For such cases, feel free to discuss them in the comments or look into other sources. Thank you for watching, good luck, and Godspeed.